a small forward at 6 foot 9 inches. Number 42, James Worthy.
Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Luka Doncic.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Robinson in at the 5. And for the Hornets, they've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Harrington in at the 4 spot. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. Here we go. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Pass to Worthy. Back to Brunson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Here's Nash. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Nash. After the basket by Charlotte. And again, Boston with the triple.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional three-point shot.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Brunson for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Nash. And Worthy pulls it down.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And he gets it to go.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one's good. Brunson.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Outside Robinson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Having a bad possession? Look, just get it to James Harden. He'll make everything okay.
Harrington, the pass to Brunson.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
First team foul.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter it.
Robinson. It's good on the putback. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. And we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key. Boston pulls it in.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Screen by Robinson. Harden, the pass to Robinson. Stolen by Davis. And here comes the break. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Clock is at 3. Three-pointer, Harden. And Worthy pulls it down. The Hornets with the lead. Pass to Harrington. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Charlotte.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
That free throw misses. And, Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Davis, the pass to Brunson. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Nash passes to Robinson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Charlotte making a change here. Doncic checked in.
David Robinson at the line for 1.
Free throw good, Robinson. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Nash passes to Bird. On the wing, Harden. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harden. Takes the 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Worthy. No points so far. Three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Harden. Here's Nash. Here's Vandeweghe. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. And he buries his first look.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Outside Brunson. On the take. And the basket is good. Brunson's got 9.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Nash passes to Bird. Here's Nash. Screen by Robinson. Fires it from 18. And Boston again with the bucket.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
On the wing, Harden. Pass to Vandeweghe. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Bird. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Now here's Doncic. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Bailey's checked in for Boston. Out left to the wing. Pass to Robinson. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Boston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. They defeated Washington in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
You know what they came to see. Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down, I'm below, yeah, I got that.
All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. 5th, the Hornets.
And, you know, over this stretch, they've really had their way in the open court, pushing the ball hard and getting those fast break points.
Hornets trail by 8. Pass to Yao. Shoots over Robinson. Yao, good.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Here's Vandeweghe. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Harrington, pass to Yao. Robinson with a steal. Here's Vandeweghe. Knocks down the triple. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
They set a pick. Pass to Yao. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Boston pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bailey the pass to Nash. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson can't hit. Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Doncic. Here's Harrington. Still no points. Robinson with a double. Yao passes to Harrington. From deep, here's Doncic. Boston with a rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
A nice shot by Worthy.
And when we talk about the importance of versatility, he's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Robinson. Outside Harden. Here's Vandeweghe. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Vandeweghe's got 9.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Charlotte. 11-point game. To the wing on the left. Here's Yao. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Yao's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Harden surveying the D. From downtown. That shot missing. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. 2nd quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
They've got Luka Doncic. Also Jalen Brunson out there, and it's Van Arsdale in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the 2nd quarter for the Hornets. Now here's Brunson. 29 points for him last game against Washington.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Here's Brunson. 11-point game. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the paint. Pass to Flag. Nice ball movement by Boston. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Doncic with it. Here's Brunson. Brunson brushes off the D.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Vandeweghe. Here's Price. Fades. Bailey's shot is off.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Yep, that one's good.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Celtics lead by 9. Price, the pass to Vandeweghe. Drops in the layup for 2. Vandeweghe's got 11 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Bailey, the pass to Price. From behind the arc. On target from range. Price has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Hornets trail by 12. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And Brunson's got the ball here for Charlotte. Pass to Drexler. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll start out on the road to play the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And for their matchup with the Knicks, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
The Hornets making a switch here. Davis is checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for Boston. This one for three. And it's Bird missing. Hornets trail by 12. Brunson passes to Yao. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Harden against Doncic. Clock at 6. Now here's Harden, guarded by Doncic. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Pass to Yao. Here's Brunson. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Yao. The shot. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Out to the wing. And there's the lob. Now Brunson. He's got 11. Pass to Drexler. Here's Yao. 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Oh, that's exactly the kind of physicality you want to see from Davis.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honeybee.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
Boston leading by 10. Here's Nash. 9 points in his last outing. And it's Bird missing. Here's Drexler. Pass to Yao. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Yao's got his third basket of the night. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. Man, the defender really went after him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting two shots.
That free throw good from Brunson.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Nash. And he's going for the oop here. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. All right, since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have looked absolutely dialed in on defense with the amount of shots they are blocking. The Hornets, third.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Doncic is checked in for Charlotte. Here's Price. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Pass to Worthy. From deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Bailey. Antetokounmpo, right side. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the basket by Nash.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Doncic outside. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Bailey, the pass to Harden. Here's Bailey. Checked by Davis. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And Harden with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Davis. Give him 8 points now. 6 on the shot clock. Too strong. Davis for 2.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Outside Harden. Here's Bailey. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Pulls up on the wing. Giannis with the rebound.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Worthy. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Worthy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Harden. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
And he makes a first.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Good on both. Now here's Brunson. He's got 13. Pass to Davis. Brunson surveys. Back to Davis. Robinson with the block. Antetokounmpo outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. Hornets trail by 11. Outside Brunson.
2 minutes remaining.
Nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Harrington. Here's the three. Boston pulls it in. 1:41 left in the first half. Nash passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pass to Harrington. Back to Brunson. Outside for Davis. And it's off from three-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Worthy. Back to Brunson. Pass to Davis. Back to Brunson. To win the cold spell. It's hauled in by Robinson. Boston leading by 13. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nash. He's got 7. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
David Robinson. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Robinson.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And both free throws good for Robinson.
Heating up from the line this quarter, helping their cause for sure. They're right around 80% now.
And here's Brunson. Fires the 3. Here's Davis. Robinson with the block. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for your pocket fight. Arena Entertainment.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Boston Celtics.
When you shoot it efficiently, the probability of winning goes way up. It also saves you wasted energy.
Yeah, sometimes teams try hard, but they're disorganized. Not these guys.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
In that game against the Knicks, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man. This one could have a playoff feel, Ernie.
Our viewers would love that. So would we.
That was a good job, Kenny.
Thank you.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Celtics lead by 15. Taking a look at the Celtics. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Bird in at the three. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Drexler. Back to Brunson. Rebound Boston. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And a big finish by Robinson.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Brunson. To the wing, right side. Worthy passes to Brunson. Stripped away. Here's Bird. And he converts the layup. Bird's got 8.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Harrington. Back to Brunson. Takes a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Now Harden. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Nash. That three's off the mark.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And Brunson, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass. 15 points in the game.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Here's Bird. Here's Nash. He's got 7. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Hornets trail by 21. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Get ready, everyone. You see us all on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. Let's see what you got. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Everybody get down.
1
Let's go to the leaderboard and see which teams have been leading in assists this season. Fourth, Boston.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Brunson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Harrington. Antetokounmpo covering. Shot clock at 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Back to you, Brian.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Harden can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Harrington. And they pick up 2. Harrington's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Bird. Here's Nash. Antetokounmpo outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, nice fake by Giannis. And as a defender, you just shake your head.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And the second free throw is good. Brunson with it. He's got 15. Floats one up. Oh, Robinson with a block. Davis, the pass to Brunson. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Drexler missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Nash. Drexler grabs the board. Hornets trail by 20. Outside Brunson. Pass to Drexler. And here's Davis. Robinson defending. Davis a screen. Here's Brunson. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Brunson's got 17.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Nash passes to Harden. Pass to Nash. Jacks up a 3. Here's Robinson. Shot blocked. Harrington, the pass to Brunson. Here's Worthy. He's got 7. Here's Drexler. Here's Harrington, defended by Harden. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Bird. Here's Nash. Brunson defending. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Harden. Connects from downtown. He's got 12.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
making a change here. Doncic checked in. Now Brunson, 17 points in the game. Harrington, the pass to Worthy. Here's Harrington. 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low, Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
First one falls for him. He does not get the second one. Hornets trail by 20. Doncic feeling it out a bit to the inside. Outside for Davis. The 3 is up and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Now remember, AD only made 3 3-point shots in his first 3 seasons. Try and say that fast. So he's added that dimension to his game.
Now here's Harden. He's got 12. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Harrington. Baseline jumper. Boston with a rebound. Outside Harden. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Celtics lead by 19. Here's Bird. And it's in. Off the glass. Bird's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just continuing to pile it on. Refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Charlotte, no good that time either. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Pass to Bird.
Hornets foul. Al Harrington. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
On defense, Charlotte. Robinson, a screen on Brunson. Nash passes to Robinson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Robinson's got 13.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
And since the All-Star break, these are the teams that have ramped up their defense. Fifth best, Boston.
As the season goes on, their defenders have only gotten more confidence, eagerly attacking the ball handlers and being as disruptive as possible.
Charlotte's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Pass to Worthy. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Launches it. The rebound, Celtics. Robinson's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Nash. He has 7. Pass to Bird. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the left side wing. Back to Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Boston has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Vandeweghe. Here's Bird. And stolen by Brunson. Over to the left wing. Inside. Tremp's shot is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Flag. Here's Bailey. Here's Price. Brunson defending. Here's Vandeweghe. And the three-pointer goes. Vandeweghe's got 14 points.
And more than his raw talent, Flag's intelligence on the court made him such a coveted prospect.
They set the pick. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Bird with a rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Price, the pass to Vandeweghe. To the paint. It's stolen. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shakes him. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Vandeweghe. It'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Yao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring. That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Price, the pass to Bailey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Yao. Here's Drexler. The three-pointer off the mark.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside for Harden. Lets the three fly. Doncic grabs the miss. Well, the Hornets shooting a solid 47%. Inside. Tipped. Puts up a three. Boston pulls it in.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
4th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Boston, Thurl Bailey, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
He hits the second from the line. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Drexler. Pass to Doncic. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Yao. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
He notched 1 deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Davis down low. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Yao shot is off. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Nice shot by Harden.
I just love the ball movement.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Doncic passes to Davis. Shoots over Bailey. Charlotte, no good that time either.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
The first free throw is good. Flags checked in for Boston. So he gets them both. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Yao. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Van Arsdale. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And it's Drexler missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, got a piece of it. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Van Arsdale. Here's Drexler. Shot clock at 5. Over Harden, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Price, the pass to Vandeweghe. Redick outside. Right side Green. 17-foot shot on the way. Good as the jump shot falls. Green's got his first points of the night.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
And here are the Celtics. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Pass to Price. Now Redick. Here's Vandeweghe. Back to Redick. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Harrington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Yao. Green covering. Yao, good.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. 17-foot shot on the way. Yao with a rebound. Yao's got 8 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Harrington. 3-pointer. Price pulls it in.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Vandeweghe. Deflected. Here's Van Arsdale. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. Boston pulls it in.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Here's Price. Guarded by Doncic. Driving in. Pass to Vandeweghe. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Harrington's got 5 rebounds tonight. No good on the shot. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Hornets. Pass to Drexler. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Redick. Here's Flag. Fires for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Flag's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, excellent setup for Flag. He's on his spot, lined up. All he needed was the ball in his hands.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
The steal. Harrington, and the shot's good.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop it.
Boston on offense. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Green. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Vandeweghe. The three is up. Fires in the triple. Vandeweghe's got 22 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Here's Brunson outside. Nails it from three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Price. The three from Redick. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Pass to Harrington. Back to Brunson. Now Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. The Celtics have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Here's Price. Brunson defending. Price, the pass to Redick. Left side Brunson. Pass to Harrington. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. To the middle. And stolen by Green. Here's Price. Outside, Green. Here's Vandeweghe. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away. Worthy passes to...
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Here's Price. Pass to Vandeweghe. Redick outside. Here's Vandeweghe. Here's Price. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Okay, knockout.
Wow. Whoa, okay, send a message there, big fella. AD flexing on them like they're just little bitty pretenders.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Here's Price. Brunson defending. Price can't get it to go. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 17-6 run. Worthy passes to Drexler. On the wing, Davis. Over Green. And the shot falls short that time. Here's Price. Brunson defending. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.